How you doing, guys? I'm Trent Sanderson. You're tuning into the infamous Living Rim Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. This is the 1 month Trust in the Universe Challenge. The 1 month Trust in the Universe Challenge. I'm gonna repeat that again, guys. We're on the 1 month Trust in the Universe Challenge. And I thought about this today. Matter of fact, it thought about me. It came to my intuition today that we should definitely get prepared to trust more in the universe. And like when I say universe, guys, what I mean is the source. When I say the source, what I also mean, also known as God, the God particle. You know, we gotta believe more in the universe in order to get us from point A to point B. I mean, we can rely on our mindset. We can think that we know exactly what to do based on our intellect, based on our educations and all the things that we were, you know, raised up to know. Books, science, social studies, math, whatever the case may be. But there's something in a higher power, man. Like there's just something in higher power, like that cannot be understood. And the only way we can tap into this higher power is to trust in it. Because we know this for a fact. The universe can only forgive you, and the universe can only give you things. Okay, you might ask yourself, well, how is this so, Trent? It's easy. Ask yourself, where were you 5 years ago? Most people 5 years ago are in a better place today than they were yesterday. Most people. Can you agree with me on this one? I know you can. It's very unlikely that you run into a, very unlikely, now unless somebody's on drugs or somebody turned to an alcoholic or something, and that's fine. That's what they chose to do. But not unless you run into somebody like that, you will see that somebody's life 5 years from now has declined. You know, or due to an illness or a disease or something unfortunate, you understand? But for the most part, people actually succeed, and they don't even know that they succeed. So we know how they succeed, and that is simply just trusting in the universe, you know. So that's why we're on the Trust in the Universe Challenge this month, guys. So anyway, so let's actually get right down into it. If you were tuned in yesterday, you actually saw the video I made where I told you I was going to be talking about how, you know, when I woke up the next morning from a long night the night before, I was high on life. It's absolutely real, man. You can get high on life. I know a lot of people who smoke, you know, marijuana. I know a lot of people who have, you know, who do their little special, you know, expertise and whatever they decide to do, and that's cool. We all do it. We all have our little thing that we like to dib and dab in, and it feels so good to us because that's what we like. But particularly, let's talk about the Mary Jane. The Mary Jane is something that even I agree with. You know, I know people who have to smoke marijuana to calm themselves down, you know, medically prescribed and whatnot. And it's actually legal in some states in the United States of America. And so, you know, it's not anything of the negative or whatnot. It's actually a positive thing to actually be a smoker. But the reason why I made that the banner or the thumbnail that you see the way I did is simply because I know something that's better than smoking, and that is getting high on life. Getting high on life feels better than anything in the world. It also feels better than sex. Some of you ladies was like, hold on now, hold on now, hold on now. I was feeling it, trainers. I was feeling it, but then you just made me just but nah, seriously, man, getting high on life is a whole nother high, and a lot of people don't get there. You know, you only get high on life when you are at your most happiest state, or you're at your most confident state. You're very ecstatic. You know, you're like in a spell of centeredness. You know, like you're so aligned with everyone, yourself, and everything around you to the point that you just get this feeling of ecstasy that makes you feel like, man, I know that there must be a God. Oh man, I know I must be somebody special. Oh man, I am a superstar. And everyone's a superstar. Everyone's a celebrity. It's just that we have to come to realize this. We have to center ourselves, and we have to come into alignment with who we are as individuals to really realize this. And so, you know, getting high on life, that's how you realize this. And so you might ask yourself, Trent, how do I get high on life? Now, I know a lot of people who try to get high on life by all the physical ways. Like, a lot of people like to go work out all the time, and anaerobics, go swimming, ride bikes, pedal on tricycles, eating a whole bunch of celery, broccoli, chips, and all this and that, and cauliflower, and become vegans and stuff like that. That's cool, man. There's nothing wrong with that. I actually met this girl the other day, and she was trying to get me to do a vegan challenge with her and whatnot, and I was like, you know, I'm down, but you got to make sure that you know, we include some fruits and a little bit of baked chicken on the side a little bit, you know, maybe once a month, you know. But she was like, yeah, we can work it out, you know. And I was just like, yeah, right, you ain't want to be no real vegan. But nah, that's cool if that's the way you want to do it. But the real way to get high on life is know thyself. You have to know thyself. You have to get rid of all the fish scales of who you are as an individual, man. This is all what it's all about. You have to rid yourself of negative thoughts, negative thought patterns, all the dark, polluted thoughts in your mind that make you think, you know, in offense to who you really are. Is what you have to get rid of. And this is not something that a vegan challenge can do for you. You know, this is not something that, you know, going to the gym all the time will be able to do for you. This is something that you really just have to do for yourself, within yourself, literally, like, you know, anatomically, if that makes any sense. So, you know, this is really like on the inside. You know, this is your heart. You know, this is your heart we're talking about, your mind, you know, your organs, you know, like all of them functioning, you know, in complete alignment with each other, like literally. But it's really possible, man. It's something that doesn't come often, but we can definitely work on getting there. For those of you who aren't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe, because you might want to watch this next video that I'm going to upload, and it's going to be pertaining to, you know, how to keep yourself from thinking negative when you have conversations with people, or people say little smart stuff on the site. You know how people do, like they always try to say something smart because they negative, you know, maybe because they trying to make you mad or upset, and it's hard for you not to retaliate or to say nothing back, you know what I mean? But I know how to keep you from saying something back and starting that fight and whooping some aspirin. You know, and I don't want you to whoop no aspirin, and I don't want you to have to pop no bottles of aspirin because somebody's making you, you know, have a headache because of their negativity. And so I'm gonna show you how to diffuse that, guys, in this next video. So make sure that you subscribe, and make sure you share videos so you can include one of your friends, and so that they can get involved with the RIM team and all the great things that we're doing. Also, guys, if you want me as your personal life coach, I am him. That's why we're here. You know, that's why we're friends now. That's why you're watching me, and that's why I'm talking to you. Because I am your personal life coach, and you're gonna need me, you know, on your journey to success. You know, everybody has a mentor, everybody has go to counselors, everybody but nobody goes to the life coach. Okay, so the wind. Sorry, guys, the wind. It's really windy out here today. So if you hear any wind, I'm so sorry. But make sure you go to my website and sign up. And I definitely would love to be your life coach. I just got through talking to a few people maybe 10-15 minutes ago, man, and we chopped it up, and we did good business. We talked about real things, and I was helping them, you know, get from where they are now to a new position in their career of being successful. I mean, I'm not going to go into the type of people I'm talking to, but I'm talking to some real serious people, you know, and they love it. And so I don't want you to miss out. But anyway, guys, let's get high on life. Let's figure out our mindsets. Let's figure out who we are as individuals, as human beings, you know, so that we can, you know, keep ourselves in this high state of consciousness. It's not easy, I know, but make sure you stay tuned, guys, and I will show you how, exactly how. If you continue to stay tuned into all the videos here on the Infamous Living Room Network, you will definitely become more in alignment and more in tune with your soul, and you will become more high off life, because you will realize it's not external, it's what helps you. Nothing on the outside is what helps you become high on life. You know, it's everything on the inside. And so I'm gonna help you change your inner being, so that when your inner being becomes this superstar, your outer being, yeah, they'll be taking pictures, and paparazzi be laying in the grass taking pictures of you too. Alright, so thank you so much for tuning in, guys. It's Trent Anderson. You're tuning into the infamous Living Realm Network. In the meantime, I'll see you next time within the next 24 hours.